All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to talk about something you think you know, honesty. But what if I told you it's not just about being a good person? What if it's actually a powerful strategy, a tool you can use to build a more successful and, yeah, a genuinely happier life? So let's just jump right in. When I say honesty, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Probably something like, don't tell lies, right? And for most of us, yeah, that's kind of where it stops. But what if that's just scratching the surface? What if honesty is way more than that? An active, powerful tool that you can use literally every single day. And that's the core idea we're digging into today. So forget thinking about honesty as, this moral rule you follow just to stay out of trouble. I want you to start thinking about it as a strategy, a proactive tool you consciously use to build trust, make teamwork better, and at the end of the day, actually make yourself happier. Okay, so let's break this down. First up, we're going to look at the power of the speaker. And we're not talking about some big dramatic confession here. No, for the person doing the talking, honesty is really all about one thing: clarity. This is where you get to be in the driver's seat. I mean, just look at the difference here. Someone says, "We need to get the project done." Okay, what does that even mean? What does done look like? Who's supposed to do what? It's just so vague, it's practically begging for a misunderstanding. But compare that to, for this project, we must complete tasks A and B. Boom, it's precise, it's direct. There is zero room for confusion. And right there, just by being clear, you started building a foundation of trust. And that clarity, it pays off big time for you, the speaker. When you give information that's crystal clear, trust happens almost instantly. People look at you and think, okay, this person is reliable. That makes working together so much easier because everyone is on the same page. But here's the real kicker, the personal win. It seriously cuts down on your own stress. Why? Because if something goes sideways later, with 100% certainty that you did your part, you communicated perfectly, and that frees you from all that unnecessary blame and anxiety. All right, so that's the speaker's side. Now let's flip the coin and look at the other person in the conversation. Because honesty is just as important for the listener, but it shows up in a different way. For the listener, honesty is all about having the courage to confirm what you've heard.
Seriously? This simple little sentence, it's like a superpower. Just to be clear, what I understood is, by saying that, by repeating back what you heard, you are actively shutting down future mistakes before they can even happen. And you're not being annoying or difficult. You're showing that you're paying attention, that you actually care about getting it right. It shows you respect the other person. And man, that one little action builds a massive amount of trust.
And this brings us to a really important point. Being the one to say, hey, I don't get that part. Can you say it again? That's not weakness. Not at all. It is a sign of incredible strength and honesty. We've all been there, nodding along, pretending we understand just because we don't want to look dumb. But that's a total recipe for disaster. The honest listener puts the success of the project ahead of their own ego. And that, right there, earns you so much respect. And check out the payoff for being that honest listener. You confirm what you heard, and bam, you've prevented a huge misunderstanding from blowing up later. You immediately earn the speaker's trust and respect. But honestly, my favorite part is this. You gain what you could call psychological freedom. Think about it. If you honestly confirmed your understanding of the task, and things still go wrong, well, that's not on you. You're protected from that unfair blame game. How liberating is that? Okay, so we've got the honest speaker and the honest listener. We've looked at them separately. But now, let's put them together. Let's see what happens when both sides are playing the same game. Because this right here is where the real magic happens. It creates this incredible, self-powering engine of trust. It creates what's called a virtuous cycle. It's beautiful. It kicks off with the honest speaker being super clear. Then, the honest listener steps in and confirms that clarity. Right away, misunderstandings get wiped off the table. That immediately builds trust between them. And when there's trust, collaboration gets way better. And guess what? When collaboration is good, it encourages everyone to be even more honest and clear the next time. It's this amazing, powerful upward spiral. So let's just boil this whole system down into a quick summary.
If you're the speaker, your job, your honest action is to deliver information with clarity. The payoff for you? You build trust and you lower your own stress. Simple. Now, if you're the listener, your honest action is to confirm what you heard. Your payoff? You prevent mistakes and you earn respect. And for both of you, the underlying principle is just focusing on what you can actually control. And the ultimate result of all this? Stronger relationships and, yeah, more happiness.
All right, let's bring this all home. What's the ultimate takeaway here? How do we take this from just being a cool idea to something you can actually use? A real practical strategy in your own life.
Because here's the bottom line. Honesty isn't just some dusty old moral choice, it's a strategic tool. The next time you make that choice to be extra clear, or you are the one who speaks up to ask for clarification, I want you to remember this. You're not just being nice or being good. You are being strategic. You are actively designing a life for yourself with less stress, with fewer screw-ups, and with a lot more freedom. It's just a smart, intelligent move for your own well-being.
So I'll leave you with this question. Think about your week ahead. At work, at home, with your friends. Where is one place, just one, where you can consciously use honesty as your strategy? Where can you step up and choose clarity as the speaker, or choose confirmation as the listener, and just see if it makes things a little bit better? Thanks for joining us for The Explainer.